Hi everybody, it's Carla. I'm back. I want to show you again my sweet little baby, Helena May. She's sitting here and she's going to help me show you my little video where I mentioned my planner journal last night in the video that I did about the baby. I wanted to show you what it looked like in person and show you some little neat tricks that I did. I know if you watch planner videos, excuse me, journal videos on YouTube, you see people, they have the Filofax, the Kiki K, Erin Condren, all kinds of different planners. But as you know, I'm on a budget and I thrift, and I looked and I had a black planner cover by Franklin Covey, but I just happened upon this one. I actually found it. A lady, I saw her pick it up. She was walking through the store and I thought she had checked out. I went back by the purses and it was laying on the floor. So she either had set it down or set it somewhere and it fell down. And so I picked it up and it was in really good condition, except the, what do you call it? The magnet closure didn't work. So I thought it was still a beautiful Franklin Covey Daytimer planner or journal cover, and I thought I would get that for $1.99 and see what I could turn it into. So first thing you'll notice is this little foam heart. Well, I cut off the actual magnetic closure strap that went across it, and these little hearts, I either got them at Walmart back maybe a year ago or maybe at the Dollar Tree. And they came in red, pink, and white, and since this was a pinkish purple cover, I decided to use white, and I covered it there, and I also covered it on the back where I had cut the actual strap off. So now it doesn't close with it, you know, with a magnetic, but it's still just cute like that. Second thing I wanted to show you, a lot of people decorate their planners with some kind of pom-pom thing at the end, or a tassel or charms or something. And when I was at Walmart a couple of days ago, they were selling these winter hats, and it says Southern Y'all, and because we're in Alabama, and beautiful hats. It's lined inside, and they had marked them down. I cut the tag off, but they were $8.88, and they were marked down to $1. And as soon as I saw it, I thought of my daughter up in Michigan. I thought, well, I could send her that. But she's in her late 30s. She's not going to wear a pom-pom. And I thought, aha, she can have a hat and Mom can have the pom-pom. And that's what I did. I just turned this inside out up in there and snipped the little thread that was holding the pom-pom on. And I got this one. Now, I actually picked up two hats. The other one is kind of a peach color. I did the same thing to that, so I've got a second pom-pom that I can do it with. But what I did was I attached it to a, what do you call it? This is actually a passy clip holder that I adjusted. I just put it around the center of it and then just, you know, floofed the pom-pom out around it and attached one of these hooks to it that you can like hook keys or something to, and clip that onto the bottom ring. So it is just the right length to hang from my planner, and it's just really a cute little accent. And for, you know, 50 cents if you consider the hat to my daughter and the pom-pom to me. So yeah, I thought that was a cute idea. Then I'm just going to kind of walk you through. I'll cover up my info here, but on the inside it's got a little case here, and I just put a tiny planner calendar that was from Dollar Tree. I slipped that inside because I don't have actual calendar pages in this, because like I said, it came empty. All it had was this black end, you know, solid piece, and then it had a couple of clear inserts, and that was all that was in this when I bought it at the thrift store. So I just kind of had to add my own. So there's my calendar for June 2017. And then this was from a thrifted notebook, and it was the cover of the notebook, and I just thought it was really cute. And I just cut one of the covers off, and I hole punched it with my single hole puncher, just held it up to the other 7 little hole things in there and made a guide for it. And then I just used reinforcements around it. So it's real pretty. It's this color on this side, and it's paisleys on the other. And then I thought, in these little plastic sleeves that I've accumulated over time, I would put things that mattered to me. My daughter had gotten these from a museum, and I like anything Egypt. And this is made from, what does it say, handmade papyrus from the Nile River. And it's stamped or painted or something on it. So I put that one in there. This was just two covers from like a little photo album that was thrifted. And pardon my nail polish, I haven't changed it. And I just like the color of that. So that's on the front of this page. I haven't put anything on the back yet, but I've got an open spot. I used that same cover that I just showed you in the front and cut two pieces off the back because it had printing and stuff on it. So I kind of cut around it and used the usable pieces and fit them in here. And then I've got two other slots that I can put other things in, pictures or something, or sayings, or, you know, little trinkets. Here's another empty one that I can fill the same way. This was neat. This was holding a little cookbook, I think. And it was just where the flaps, you could slide the cookbook page covers under these flaps. Well, I just took that out, kept the cookbook, and I have this little, actually two-sided thing there, four-sided. And then I just started going through little calendars and little pieces of paper that I had picked up and cut out as time went by. And I found some cute things I wanted to include in here. And I also, from the thrift store, had gotten a package of little composition books, excuse me. And it also had like a cardstock kind of paper. And that's what I glued these to. I used those kind of glue sticks and just glued them on and let them sit overnight. And they came out really nice and smooth. But this one says, I think it's oh, I can't think who that is, Mary Englebright. That's one of her paintings. And it says, the more the merrier. And I love that because, as we all do, it's got little dolls on there, dolls and stuffed animals. Very cute. Just put a note about what I named Helena May and what sculpt she was. I can add other things in there. Here's a little pocket. I also found this, and again, the reinforcements around it. This is wrapping paper that was in one of those little old-timey, you know, packs of paper where it comes folded. That, again, was thrifted. And I just like the color of the paper. It's kind of gold embossed on a black background. And I cut that out to put sayings or glue things on there. I'm not sure what I'm doing with that yet. This was out of a little kid's book, of course. It's Ariel. And I cut that out as a backdrop for, you know, to add other things to it, decorations and sayings. This again was Mary Englebright, and it was off of like a winter page of a calendar, and it says all is calm. And I thought that was pretty. Another Englebright print here, over the river, through the woods. And it's got a little baby in the sleigh. I thought that was cute. And this one was a mama and her baby putting the star on the Christmas tree. I thought that was adorable. I found two old poems. It looks like it's in cross stitch or something. And it's just a print of a prayer, St. Matilda's prayer. O God, give unto me by grace that obedience which thou hast given to my little dog by nature. And I'm a dog person, so that one appealed to me. And then, of course, the prayer of St. Francis. Lord, make me an instrument of thy peace. Where there is hatred, let me so love. Where there is injury, pardon. Where there is doubt, faith. Where there is despair, hope. Where there is darkness, light. And where there is sadness, joy. O divine Master, grant that I may not so much seek to be consoled as to console, to be understood as to understand, to be loved as to love. For it is in giving that we receive, it is in pardoning that we are pardoned, and it is in dying that we are born to eternal life. St. Francis of Assisi. So I put that prayer in there. My daughter had handmade me a Valentine's card a few years back, and I kept the card part where she wrote, but I took the cover off and put that in here. It's in 3D because she put buttons and elevated the love sign there, and I thought that would just be cute. I don't have a laminator. I would like to get one, but that's not in the plan right now. This was from a other day timer that I had in the past, just some pages that came with that one, and I had cut out and put this little saying, "Dost thou love life? Then do not squander time, for that's the stuff life is made of." And that was said by Benjamin Franklin. And that's just a note section, a to-do section, a work section, personal section, some more notes, and then another one of those black hard things that are easier to write your notes on, and then just an address section. You know, most people keep their addresses in other places now, on their phones or whatever. I have a separate book for them, but I just haven't transferred them into here. And then back here, if I want it, there is a, if I can get it out, there's a Day 1 Franklin Covey ruler. And I just stuck it in the sleeve back here instead of putting it in. And then just have my pen. And then that's the pretty back of the planner there, and it's a day timer. But I just wanted to let everybody know that you can find really neat planners, binders. Just keep your eyes open at the thrift store. I found several. Most of them are black, but every now and then I do find something a little bit different. And just make your own. Just make a really cute little planner for yourself with thrifted items, and decorate it with thrifted items. You can hang keychains from this. You could hang little the little stuffed animals that are backpack hook-ons. Just keep your eyes open, especially when you're out thrifting, because you never know what you might find, especially back in the little toy kids section, or up where they keep like keychains and knickknacks and stuff. And you might find something that makes it very special and unique to you. And I just wanted to show you what I got and how I made this one uniquely my own, and now I'm just going to have fun working on it, finding sayings. I've got a bunch of stuff in my little craft area that I have clipped and saved, and I'm going to see if I can incorporate that into this journal, and I'm very happy with it.